We're back. We are back. So update, 18s boys is over. 16s summer team for girls is over. Both of those were much shorter seasons than I anticipated. And so those are both done. So we got only a couple practices from each of them. But the good news is you didn't miss much. With my 18s, we only had 10 players max, and the first two practices that we got video of, those were easily the best show out of our whole team that we had for the rest of our short season. So those two practices were probably the best ones that you could catch, even though we hadn't worked together very much and we were still pretty green. I think that's just as good as it was going to get for that team. And we ended up finishing okay, but good group of guys, but we're just done with that. And then my 16s, my mic just kind of broke, so I had to stop videoing those. But we finished kind of the same deal. So it's a new arena that we're stepping into right now, and the next leg of my coaching journey is going to be on the 16-1s boys side with my boy Gabe, and we're going to be coaching them. And then after that, we got a 15-1s girls team. So I'm looking forward to both of those. But since we're in a transition period between the boys and girls summer season and this next leg of season, I don't know if it's summer or what it's officially called, but for the 16s boys, they don't start up yet. So I don't know if it's a week or 2 weeks until they start up. But for now, we're just doing a lot of camps and in between tryouts and one-on-one stuff. And so that's what we're going on to tonight, is I'm doing a little setting clinic with a possible setter for my 15s team who has never actually set before, but has naturally good hands, that I got to see last night at a big girls tryout. And so I'm excited to go put some tools in her tool belt for tonight, and I figured I'll just bring you guys along with me. So that's what we're going to be working or going to, and all I'm focused on with this is giving her a strong foundation in this short hour-ish long setting clinic. So I'll probably walk through my personal favorite warm-up that I always used to do and currently do if I'm going to go set, and then we'll see what happens, because when I start talking about setting, I kind of just go. I have a rough outline about footwork in each position on the court, and let's just see where we're at. I don't know what the level's going to be or how far into this we're actually going to get, but I'm excited to help this girl out. And so let's just jump to what I'm assuming to be the warm-up. So let's do it. I've been doing this warm-up since, that's yours, since my 16s year, and I love it. This is your little box, this white box. This is you. I'm just gonna see where we're at with your hands, so let's get nice and close to the wall. Big hands, whole bunch of wrists, not a lot of elbows. Heck yeah. Pinky should just be barely touching the end of the ball. And now try to get it so it's gonna feel a little funny, and this is not technically how you're supposed to set, but do it so your entire hand and your palm is touching the ball just for a second. See what it feels like. Good. And now go just fingertips on the ball, no palms at all, and just a little bit of your pinky touching. Just a little bit. Good. And now find it in between that's super comfortable for your hands specifically. Everyone's a little bit different. Mine, I like to do, here, catch it for a sec. I like to do a lot of my pads, my fingertip prints, my fingerprints, that's what it's called. And not a lot of full finger, and definitely not just fingertips. Somewhere in between, somewhere that feels comfortable for you. I want crinkles in your wrists so that when we go out with the ball, it's just a whole bunch of wrist action and not a lot of like elbows. Because when we go elbows, that's usually for far sets. So do a couple of these where you just toss it up to yourself and then you just tiny wrist action out. And we want to hit just above your white square. And we go no elbows, all wrists, and then just rinse and repeat. Now try to get it out of your hands even faster. So our wrists are locked and loaded. We're just chucking it out. Okay, good. Go rapid fire back on this wall. Start moving it around, left and right. Left and right, nice and high up here. Okay, let's get crazy. Go one hand. Good. You want to spread your hand way, way out like a catcher's mitt, and then try to just use your fingertips. And now try to move that right and left. All right, left hand, try it. Moving it right and left. Getting your wrist activated. Take a big step back onto this silver thing. And we're gonna toss in from our belly button up to our hairline, and our hands are just going belly button, hairline, and then we're following through to that blue line up there. Locked and loaded like you're about to do a diamond push-up, and then belly button, hairline, palms to target up there. So it should look like this. Toss up your midline, belly button, hairline, and then just catch it and do it again. And we want to try to go above the blue line if we're going to miss. We want to make this like a quick draw. Hands go up super early, and then just wait for the ball up there. Yeah, that one's good. Quick hands, shoot it. Now tighten up your fingers and see how that feels. To be like more of a spring, kind of just redirecting the ball all the way up. All right, good. We want to make your elbows just a little tiny bit higher up, and then we want to make sure there's a diamond shape right here. And then from there, all you have to do is go palms to target, just wrist out, and then hold your follow through. So make those fingers nice and springy, chuck it up there, and then try to go above the blue. Good, now throw it with a little bit of spin, and try to take the spin off by doing quick hands. Whenever it gets easy, throw it a little higher. Good, back into the wall. And now we're turning our whole body. Turn our whole body just a little bit, left and right. Seeing what it feels like to set when we're off balance. But we gotta keep our hands high, and we gotta keep them way above our head. Good, now we wanna try to go all the way around. Try to keep it up above your head, try to go all the way around it, just for fun. Throwing you in the fire on day one. It should feel funny. All right, let's take a big step back to this blue. Same thing as nice and close, but now we're just adding a little more oomph to it. And so our right foot is gonna be just barely in front of our left so that we can kind of push forward if we have to. So this one, I'm looking just a little more power up above the blue line. Up through your midline, palms to target above the blue. Big hands, wrist back, spread those fingers way, way out. Nice, and now take it, so if it lands, it'll land right on your hairline. Good. Try not to let your arms do anything but go up through the middle of your body. We want to try to make everything we do as consistent as possible so we can do it a million times in a row. One to yourself, one to the wall. Nice. Really fire it when you're going for the wall. It's kind of set it and forget it. You gotta live with it after it goes out of your hands, so be confident when you throw it. All right, let's get nice and close. Whole hand on the ball, pinky too, just a little bit. And then we're trying to go rapid fire in the wall. Quick as you can. Nice. Now take that pinky off. No pinky every other finger though. So that still should feel pretty normal. And then take away that ring finger. So you got Ninja Turtle hands going. Just those 3 fingers. This should still feel like you have a pretty good amount of control. Now drop that middle finger. So it's just your pointer finger and your thumb. Good. A little bit less control, but still the outline of it is the same. So it still should look like a little triangle up above your forehead. Now take that thumb away. Yeah, just go pointer finger. Yeah, check it out. Just like this. Try to do it. Nice and close. Yeah, just like that. Nice. Okay, now add that second finger back in, that middle finger, but no thumb. Yes. This one's a little wonky, but if you're close, you can do it. Nice. Add that third finger back. Still no thumb. Shoulders are burning, huh? Mine are too. Let's do it a couple more, we'll be done. Add that piggy back in, no thumb. Do a couple more. Okay, now add the thumb. Full hand again. Okay, we're done, let's do something else. All right, I do that before anything if I'm gonna go set. Go get water, and then we'll come back and we'll do some positional stuff. Break. We're gonna chill out for a second and just talk about row one, some footwork. Come on over. So in row one, we're back here with our three amazing magical passers. Let's just picture them back here passing for us. So our footwork when we come out of row one, it looks like this. We start open to the court, right foot forward, and then we're going right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, looking for the pass, and then left, right, set. So just our last two steps, nice and stable. Our first three are just getting us out from behind the gates, like we're doing a race. So come mirror me, or maybe, yeah, right here. So we're going right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, looking for the ball, left, right, set. And when we do our left, right, remember we're making sure our right foot is just a little bit in front so we can push off it if we need to. So I'm gonna throw you a live ball right here, and you're just going right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, and then chuck an outside ball. I don't care where it goes, but just be confident with it, wherever it's at. Ready? Right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, chuck it. Good. Next one, perfect. A key to success for this one is getting to the spot so early and just waiting for it with your hands up. Every coach in the world is gonna love you so much. If you just go like this and you wait for the ball and then you set. So the earlier the better for when you get there. So just try to get there, wait for it with your hands high. Ready? Right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, fire it. Okay, good. Right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, fire it. Noise. Wrist back, nice and early, coming up through our midline. So when we're getting this pass, we're waiting, up through our midline, following through the target. It's like we're pulling up for a three right here, but up through our midline. Ready? Go. Right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, left, right, good. Good. Okay, feet look good, automatic. Now we're just thinking, I want to go from my belly button to my hairline to my follow through. That's what my arms are doing now. So your feet are good, now I'll do arms. Ready? Right, shuffle, shuffle, left, right, fire it. Good. Three more like that. Right, shuffle, shuffle, chug it. Nice. Stay on balance. Ready? Right, shuffle, shuffle, chug it. That's all right. A little under it too much. You want to catch it so if it's going to land, it'll land right on your hairline. Ready? Right, shuffle, shuffle, chug it. Good. Make sure we're going balanced though. Both feet balanced. One more. Ready? Right, shuffle, shuffle, chug it. Nice. Help me shag. All right, let's do an easy one. So row two, we love. We love row two. Row two is so easy. Row 2 and 5, we love both of them. Because we get to stand here. We're like, pass me the ball, I'm in my spot. So those three are passing. Picture them, they're awesome. We're literally just starting right here. Shuffle, shuffle, left, right, set. That's it. Shuffle, shuffle is just where the pass is. So it could be here, left, right, set. It could be a perfect pass, left, right, set. Either way, we're starting 5 feet off. We're open to our teammates, and we're like ready to square up to our outside. And when I say square up to our outside, I'm just saying pointing both of our feet at that outside pin and keeping our midline, like our sternum, pointed out towards that pole. So I say square up, it's just face like you're gonna set a middle or an outside ball. So we're standing here, shuffle, shuffle, and I tell all my setters, so I don't have to fix it later, we start 5 feet off always. Because if it's a bad pass, which it probably will be, we can just shuffle off the net and nail a bad pass. Or if it's like the most amazing pass ever, it's one step and we set. So 5 feet's our magic spot, shuffle, and then we're just going midline, follow through. That's it. Ready? So I'm gonna do some pretty good passes. Just let it fly, be confident with it. Left, right, chuck it, nice. We wanna focus on, it's extra important to get our left shoulder all the way around for this square, because if we start here and finish here, the ball's probably gonna like drift over the net. So we wanna get our left shoulder all the way around so that all we have to do is go straight with it and not worry about it. Good, that one's money. Everyone's bouncing that. Yup. Good, way to get there early, nice set. Fire it. Nice, wrist back, locked and loaded. Nice. 2 more. Chuck it. Good, a little tighter. Okay, good, let's shag and then we'll talk about location on this one. Let's talk about location for this one. So this is the perfect set in my brain. It goes, walk with me. Traveling at the height of one ball over the antenna, okay, right? It's nice, high, flat. It gets to here and it dies. It goes all the way up to the antenna and it dies within a foot of this blue line. It can be a foot here on the inside or a foot here on the outside. Preferably it goes straight to the pin and just dies. So high, flat, and dies around the outside sideline. Because if it's inside, our hitters can go like feet to ball and hit, or if it's like a little bit wide, they can still get their feet to ball and hit. But if it's out here, no chance. And if it's in here, every giant middle is gonna block us and I'm gonna cry my eyes out. Well, good, that was a perfect ball. I'll yell at a hitter if they miss that. Yup, come on now. Day one for who? All right, sorry, here we go. Fire it. Nice, get balanced, stay balanced. We want to push through the ball with our whole body. Yeah, good. That one doesn't count, this one does. Feet to ball, fire it, good. That's a perfect set. Let's try a couple from row 1 now. Good, yeah, okay, so when we're on the move, it's 20,000 million billion times more important to get balanced. So when you're moving, we want to exaggerate our left, right, so that we're like really, really stopped. Fire it. That one's tough. That one's tough because it's like a little bit bad pass. We gotta make sure that if it lands, it's going right there. Let's try it, one more. Good, good, and then check this out. For my distance, this is what we're working with. Anything in this arc I can hit as a hitter. If it's out here, it's a roll shot. If it's too tight, my middle's gonna block us and I'm gonna cry. Right? Big chunk. Yup. Perfect. Chuck it. Nice. Good. It's all right. Good, that one you were like a little angled. Try to get your chest pointed to that pole perfectly. Ready? Left foot was in front. Try to get that right foot in front. Nice. Okay, good. Let's get so crazy. Let's get so crazy. Come on over. So row 3 and 4 are just a little bit different, meaning like they're a little tougher, but the footwork is the same. So we're starting here. We're starting here, open to our passers, and we're still going right, left, right. Shuffle, shuffle, left, right, but we have to end facing that way, and we never, ever, ever want to turn our back on our team. Which is a double meaning, but it's still true. All right, so walk through it with me. Ready? Right, left, right. Shuffle, shuffle, looking for the ball. Left, right, right foot in front. Followed through to the outside. This one's just a little tougher because you have to be so like quick. You gotta get around it and wait, but it's the same like height on the pass. So you just have to be a little faster. So picture them ripping a jump serve at me. I pass it high to you, get around it, fire it to me on the outside. Ready? Go. Get around it even more, even more. Get that left shoulder. Yeah, that one. So like even more, boom. Like you could set your big gigantic middle if you really wanted to. All right. Around it, around it. Oh, yeah. Money ball. Go. Around it. Big push. Good, that was just a little one hand at a time. Try to go both at the same. Around it, around it. Oh yeah, I lived. I got excited. She wasn't even looking, I would have taken her head off. Yup. Good. Good. Nice. That one we caught out just a little bit too far out in front of our face. Hairline if we have to, right? What a ball. That's the one. All the way, balance. Yes. 3 like that, 3 like that. Ball. Turn, turn, turn. Fire it. Oh my goodness, that's a perfect set. 2 more. Turn, turn, turn. You're good, you're good. Good, 1 more. That's all right, nail this one. Ball. Turn, turn, turn. All right, help me shag. Quick shag. Same principle, we gotta get all the way around it, but now we're front row, so if we have to, we can dump. So we're starting here, same thing, right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, looking for the ball, all the way around, right foot in front, finish that set to the outside. Same thing, super balanced through the midline. Ready? Oh, right, right, right. Big hands, big hands. Bounce ball on the lib. Oh, right, shuffle. Go. All right, good. Let's go 5. 5 is another one that we love because we can just stand here and do nothing while we wait for these perfect passes to come in. Squaring up, 2 steps. This one is, let's focus on, so come stand on this line. Let's pretend like this is our midline right here and that we can't set the ball until it gets to the midline. So we can't take it here and finish this way. We can only go up through our midline, AKA this line, and then finish palms to target over there. So it might feel a little funny, but just stand right here. And then we can't set it until it gets right here. And then you attack it. Yeah. That way we just, let me see if I can eliminate room for error because my body's just pointed that way. You know what I mean? No moving our arms around. So a little step close, big, big, big hands. Go like this with me. Yeah. Sometimes like when we stop thinking about it, our hands just like get droopy. And then I want to get all the time as much surface area as possible on the ball. And then wrist back like we're doing a diamond push-up. Yeah, and then we're just going, see this little diamond shape? Boom, out, 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 out. Ready? Good. Confident, confident, just let it fly. That one's good. Chuck it, chuck it. That one's great. See how it goes to the line and dies? Every hitter on earth can hit that. Yes, money ball. That's the one I want right there. Good, a little higher. Good, push me out. So when the practical way to like push somebody out is just to finish the set like with your follow through. So instead of stopping your hands like just right here, we want to go through all the way palms to target so that your palms are literally facing the pin out here. It's like you're holding the 3-pointer up. You just nailed it. Ready? That's money ball. Nice push. Okay, good. 5 and 6 are basically the same. Because in 5, our middle's just right here and they come around and hit. And then in 6, they're over there. So for 6, you're still front row. You're just standing here waiting for the pass. Same thing, just squaring up, hitting this outside ball. And then we'll back set. Ready? Good. Coming up through our midline only. Midline only. Belly button, hairline, follow through. That one's great for our back set. So from now until eternity, you're just square up every single time, no matter what you set to the outside. So we want every ball to look like we're either gonna set our middle or an outside ball, so that when we back set, this big dumb middle does not know where we're going. Yeah, I got beef with every middle on earth. So So all we're doing right now is doing our left, right, still right foot in front, but now we're just following through over our head. So pretend you got a line going through the middle of your head, and we're just following through over that, and we're going palms to the roof. So instead of, yeah, just like that, instead of palms to target out there, our target is the roof, and the flick is what gets it to go backwards. So we're just going palms to the roof, and we're letting it roll off our thumb, and we're kind of just redirecting it backwards. Let's just see what it looks like. Still going belly button hairline. Our follow through is just the roof now. Yeah, go on now. Go on. Belly button hairline, roof. Dude, I'm bouncing that. That one's tough, my bad. So this one, the reason we did this midline thing is it's for every set, but it's largely for these back sets, because if we take it here and we follow through behind us, we're gonna miss off the net. So pretend our midline is just extra important right now, and that when it gets there, we're just trying to find the same midline on the way back. So if this is my line, I wanna try to set so it lands around my line. So wherever you're at is the line, and just go straight behind you. Because we're pretending this is a perfect pass, right? Straight behind you. Come on! Man, I love settings. Good. Okay, so this one, oh, we didn't even talk about placement. Let's talk about placement. For this one, we can miss in the court, but we can't miss wide. So, because if we miss wide, 9 times out of 10, this is a roll shot. I hate roll shots. I want to score points. So we can miss, but we can only miss in the court just a little bit. So this is our room for error right here. Because our oppo can get their feet in the court and still make a play if it's inside. But if it's outside and they roll shot, I'm gonna cry my eyes out because they're gonna score on us. All right. And then the height is basically the same as this outside ball. We're going to the top, one ball over the top of the antenna. So this high. And then we want it to go up and die anywhere in this arc. All right. Good, that's perfect ball. That's perfect ball. Yep, perfect. Sounds great. Good. Okay, you got those down, no problem. Let's move it off the net a little bit and try something new. For this one, we're gonna be off like 10 foot. So since we still have to square up to our outside, our follow through can't really be perfectly over our head, right? Because we're gonna miss. Yeah. So it has to be over our right shoulder to get it to the net. Yeah. So we're still squaring up. Our follow through is just over our right shoulder, and it still can land in that little arc. And for this one, just still hold your follow through palms to the roof, but it's over your right shoulder, so it should drift. So we don't want to let it go behind us at all, because we lose all of our power if it's off our midline. Like if our back bends at all, we just lose all our power, and this big dumb middle knows where we're setting, and then we get blocked and then I cry. So we gotta get stable perfectly. If it's gonna land, it has to land on our hairline right here, and then we're just following through. So it's 20 times more important to get balanced. Good, now get that left shoulder out, pointed that way. All the way around. Yeah, that one. Okay, get me on the net, and that'll be a perfect ball. Good, follow through. Follow through. Yes. We can hit that. We can hit that, no problem. We're coming out of row 1, getting balanced, hitting the back set. Right? Right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, back set. Yup. Gotta get balanced. Have to get balanced on this one. You're on the net. Yes. Okay, now just give me some height. Height for our 6'8" giant hitter over here. Yes. That's a ball. Right? Give me on net. Huh? Oh, double X. Let's go. Yup. Oh, come on, I had to. Find it, find it. That's a money ball, come on. All right, hey, let's get crazy. Let's get crazy. So we're starting from row 3 now. This one is like technically one of the harder sets, but it's not. Same footwork. It's not if we get balance. So we're just starting from 3 and we're back setting, but it's just a lot of spinning. So we go right, left, right, shuffle, shuffle, balanced. Try to find that back set. This one, balance is a million times more important. Gotta get there and wait. So you gotta be fast off the line. Ready? Turn, 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 back set. Good. So the earlier you can get your left shoulder pointed out here, the better, because if you start here and then turn like that, we're just gonna miss. I don't wanna miss. So left shoulder here, follow through shoulder. Ready? Turn, 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 turn. Yes! That one's perfect. Now just give me some height. Last one. That's a perfect ball. All right, grab water. Whoa, grab water. Volley basketball. Grab ball. We're gonna start super close to this thing, and we're trying to go, our follow through is in the back of the rim right here. So stand right here. We'll call this level 1, and you're so what I'm looking for, tossing it through your midline. We're just going belly button, hairline, follow through nice and soft into the hoop. Good. And then once you make it, take a little mini step back. And we're gonna try to find how much wrist we need, and then the further we get back, that's when elbows come into play. But for now, it's just all wrists, just like that. So the reason I love this, and the reason I love just basketball in general, is because if you miss, that's a round hoop. Like, you know what you did wrong. So if it dies short, you know that you're not finishing your set, right? If it hits the front rim. If it hits either side, you know that one hand's either taking over or you're following through to either side of the rim. And then if you miss deep, you just got like too much spring on it, or you got too much elbow on it, right? So like the big open spot in the middle, let's call that your perfect set. And once you hit that, then take a step back. So you can do like a little mini self-correct, because you want your belly button and your midline to be like perfectly faced into the back of the rim. Yes, ma'am. Oh yes, that one came this side of your body and then you finished over here. We want to try to keep it midline, midline. Yup. Same thing, just a tiny bit off this right side. I can see it now that I'm like looking right at you. So just really strict with your midline. That one's great, now just more power. Booyah, okay, now let's do this. It's this level 2. This level 2. We'll go 1 to yourself and then into the hoop. So like, this is your live rep, and then your controlled rep is into the hoop. So start nice and close again. Live rep, controlled rep. Yup. This first one's all about spring. Spring, and then all wrists. Good. Take a step back. Yup. So this one's fun if you could do it at your house or something. The wall thing you can do at your house. The footwork, you just kind of have to think about it. And then everything else is just reps and confidence. Gotcha. So I got one more thing for you and then we'll get out of here. But this is just a little fun game. That's a nice warm up you can keep forever. And then I got one more thing. We talked a lot about having mostly wrists doing all this setting so far, but when it comes to like a longer ball, we have to use our elbows to get power. So this is gonna pretend to be our longer ball. So we're just gonna throw it up right here. I'm still looking for belly button, hairline follow through, but this time I'm all right if you like really exaggerate and push through your elbows instead of trying to make this set to the wall with just your wrists. So like you can use your whole body, your right foot forward, and you want to like really push through your elbows and like chuck that ball far. Yup, our main goal is just seeing how far we can push this ball. As you like set more and more, you'll be able to do it with your just wrists, but think about going through your whole body and through your elbows. Yup. Okay, now we're trying to focus on, like, pretend just above that blue line is where our hitter's at. Yup, a little more juice. You can get under it, whole body, whole body. Whole body. Good. Don't let it come in like a shot. We want to try to stay midline, but like use your body like a big spring. Big springs. Good. Now this one, big wrist back and then just tighten up your fingers. Hecka. See what that feels like. Yeah, good. Just go out with it. So we can use our elbows, but we just want to go out with it. We don't want to let it come in because that takes away our power. Yeah, that one's great. Whole body, strong hands, strong everything. Nice. Booyah. Knuckles. All right. So last closing statement, setting is the best. I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. You do have naturally good hands. Everyone was right. And if you want to, we can set all the time. Yeah. Okay, that's what I got. Get out of here, dude. I'm dying. Have a good one. Hey, that's all I got. Well, that was fun. I got to practice with the 18 ones after with my friend Gabe and get some touches in without hurting myself, so that was fun. But that setting camp was awesome. That girl has never set before, and she has surprisingly good hands for the first time ever setting. And so that's exciting for me because she could be on our team. And she liked it also, so we're coming back to do another one. Hopefully I gave her a strong foundation for all things setting. I know the warm-up is something that I definitely use every single time that I'm about to set in like a real scenario. So hopefully she steals that. And also all the stuff we walked through together can all be added to her toolkit as well. So hopefully you learned something during that and you can apply it also. But for me, not sure what the next video is going to be. I want to jump in with our 16s when we start doing practice for real, but we have a little bit of time until then. So I guess until then we'll just be doing a couple short form stuff on TikTok, and then we're just waiting until we get in the full swing with more practices. If anything else cool like this pops up, or if I do a different kind of camp, or maybe even a setting camp again, we can just jump back in with this. But until then, I guess we're just signing off. So I'll see you when I see you. I wish it was more like structured than that, but it isn't for right now. And we're just going with the flow. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.